Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you're returning, it's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the weekly collective general reading to see, what energy and messages we need for the week. Always know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. And know that, time and energy is fluid. So you could be ahead of the energy, with the energy, or this energy, may be incoming for you. So let's jump right in and see what messages we need as it pertains to the energy for the week for the collective. Mercury is now, retrograde in Libra, and we'll also have at the end of the week Pluto going direct in Capricorn. So let's see what's going on. Definitely feel free to check out the Mercury retrograde reading that I've done. It is the first one that I've done. As I get more comfortable with learning the energy, I'll be introducing, transit readings like that onto the channel. But, that's out there for those if you want to, take a look at that. And with that being said, we're going to jump in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need as it pertains to the energy for the week. Starting out with the Angel and Answer deck. I'll then be following it up with a traditional tarot deck, and the guidance or advice is going to come from the Spellcasting Oracle. So I'm going to do one more. Let's see. What messages need to come through? Alright, so bottom of the deck says no. Now this, if you have a specific question, if you're wondering about something, whatever you may be wondering about, the answer is no. And up under the no, we have no need to worry. I literally just heard, will I be rejected? I don't know. And if that's the case, the answer is no. And then up under, with no need to worry, it's basically the universe, someone, this could be a specific message for someone. The answer is saying no. Don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about. For some of you, it could be in regards to, romance or relationship. We are in Libra, time, which highlights, partnerships and relationships of all types, not just specifically romance. But if this is for, some of you, it may resonate in, a romantic relationship or situation. So, yeah, it's don't worry. I don't know who may be feeling they might be rejected. But it's almost what meditation brings answers. It's almost giving me, the energy of the Four of Swords. I almost want to say, just relax, calm your mind. And it's almost for some of you, spirit coming through. For some of you, by going into meditation and clearing and calming the mind, you're gonna, almost get the answers that that you are looking to receive. You may get some, intuitive insights, and just for confirmation, boom, we have yes. So someone is out there needing this confirmation today, whether it's you or not, I don't know. Only you know your story. But yes, that feels good. It feels positive. So give me an overall energy for the week for the collective spirit. Give me an overall energy for the week. Again, double confirmation. No need to worry. I love it. stop worrying. What's at the bottom? Look, romance. Some of you could be wondering if romance is coming in. This could be in regards to a romantic relationship that, you know, either you may want with someone or they may want with you. So yes, I love it. So let's see what this is. Now, with this, you know, us being in Mercury retrograde, this could be like, you know, a past lover, a past romantic interest that may be, you know, coming towards you. Because I see in the romance card, like there's two, you know, a masculine and a feminine energy coming together. And I almost feel like the energy off of this card, it's like, it's almost like being like spiritually or divinely guided for this connection to come together. Wow. So let's see what's going on. And look, oh my God, I love it. I love it. So what messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to the energy and spread for this week? What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to this energy and spread? I feel like a hint of, you know, excitement. That's what I'm like, the energy that I'm feeling, like somebody's excited. Maybe this could be like if someone is coming towards you, like you could be excited to, you know, talk to this person, especially if it's someone coming back. But it's also, you know, giving me like anxiousness too off of the person that may be, you know, coming towards you. What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to this energy and spread for the week? So bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, you could be receiving, you know, some type of communication, some type of, you know, messages. It's feeling like, you know, maybe messages online that may be coming in for you. It could be like an email. It could also be like a text message coming from a masculine energy. And this King of Pentacles energy. I almost feel like it's going to be like serious. And if you're in feminine energy, some of you are almost as this Empress, like almost like some of you could almost like feel these messages or this communication coming towards you. It's almost like maybe this masculine energy with the Page of Pentacles up under it could have, you know, in the past come to you in this Page of Pentacles energy towards this, you know, this feminine energy. But it's like, so for some of you feminines, you could have like blown them off in a way. Or even in the past, maybe they felt like they didn't have anything to offer you because you were this Empress energy. And now it's like they have, like, I feel like it's a choice, because I am getting like the Lover's energy off of this Romance card. They're choosing to, you know, come to you more maturely as this King of Pentacles and communicate, because for some of them there's some regret over how they tried to approach you in the past, or they could have just felt like they didn't have much to offer. But it's almost like I'm feeling like an energy of, you know, regret. For some of you, it could have been, you know, other people, places, and things that they were, you know, stuck and focused on. Because if you look in the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups is knocked down. It's almost like maybe they could have even like backburnered you with the Two of Cups behind them. Because whatever this Three of Cups that they were maybe tied in, it could have been, you know, another person, place, or thing, a job. It was like almost like some third party interference. But now it's like that third party interference is done. Give me 1 second. Let me turn on the light. Get us some lights in here. And let's jump on in. So what messages do we need, oh my God, to this energy and spread for the week? Messages. Do it like this. Give me a little bit more space. What messages do we need for the collective? Messages do we need from the collective? One more, please. Alright. So bottom of the deck we have the Four of Swords, which was, you know, that energy that I felt with that meditation brings answers. Someone could be, you know, in this meditation state or meditative state in regards to, you know, come in to either communicate, you know, something emotional towards you, or, you know, to bring in an offer of love, because I almost feel like it's like what I'm hearing is like ready for the real thing. This masculine energy and the King of Swords energy is like they're ready. I also feel like for some of you it's like love is being returned, because maybe you extended, you know, your cup of love towards this King of Pentacles or King of Swords, and, you know, now as the Knight of Cups, they want to return it back to you. For some of you, you can begin an actual like return in regards to love. Because there is commitment on the mind for this masculine energy with the Hierophant there. But for some of you, this could also be like the universe bringing in, you know, giving, if you were a person that, you know, gave love, this is the time for you to receive that love back. So that's for some of you, but what I feel heavily is like there's a person that is wanting to come towards you. Because I feel like something may have happened with this Tower here and the Page of Swords. It could have been, you know, something in regards to like work or home for this person, you know, coming towards you. It was something big. There's a big change. And it's almost like with this Page of Swords energy, they may want to come in and tell you about it or talk to you about it. There was a breakdown of some sort. And with the Three of Pentacles, it could have actually been, you know, in regards to like an actual job, but it could have also been like for some a relationship that never really quite got started. Because the Three of Pentacles is like the start of, you know, the building. The Four of Pentacles would be that foundation. For some of you, they're also like watching a foundation that maybe they held on to too long, or like something of value. Maybe they valued a job or valued a relationship, but it wasn't solidified. And it's like maybe they're watching it, you know, come to an end. But the reason, like, it's almost like the reason why they weren't able to fully build was because for some of them, they were holding back their truth with this Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. But it's like they're no longer, I almost feel like they're no longer going to be holding back their energy with the Ten of Swords and Judgment here. It's like they're putting that energy to, like, it's coming to a close with the Ten of Swords. And again, like I said, it's like they're making a decision. For some of you, it is to like communicate their truth to you, and they, you know, they may be coming, you know, towards you or you them, because like I said, the energy can always be vice versa. Because I just feel the energy of like they want to tell you something. And it is like, it's something big. We'll look at the Tower. But it's almost like, too, what I'm feeling is, I'm getting like a selfish energy off of this Four of Pentacles here. And maybe that's why whatever they were in, they weren't able to actually set a solid foundation because they were being selfish. This could have even been something that, you know, they started with you, but because of their selfishness, it came to an end. And for, like I said, for some of you, the feminine energy could have, you know, offered them the Ace of Cups, but they were, you know, focused on other things down here. But now it's almost like I don't feel like you rejected them. For some of you, you may have, but I feel like they rejected you. And now, in coming towards you, they, you know, don't want to be rejected. They feel that, you know, you would reject them because they rejected you. But I don't, you know, I don't feel that. But that's how, you know, they feel. But it's like, you know what, at this point, like, they're just gonna come in as this Chariot. And, like, it's almost just like, go for it. Like, I almost hear, like, what's the worst that could happen? Because, again, whatever they were trying to build, whether with you, with another person, it was based on, like, it didn't go anywhere because of their selfishness. So the 4 to the 3 is the Ace. And now it's like they want to come in and offer a whole new, you know, opportunity of a new foundation towards you. For some of you, this, you know, they could have made like a prior investment in another person, place, or thing. And it's almost like they're taking it back. Like, or they're wanting to take it back. And for some of them, you know, they're deciding to invest in themselves. Also, but let's look at the Tower. What's the Tower? Why is the Tower here? Yeah, like I said, something ended. Give me one more for the Tower. Yeah, something ended. Whatever was an interference has come to an end with the World and the 6 of Cups. And then we have the 3 of Cups at the bottom. Whatever they were wrapped up in the past, it's coming to an end. And the Tower brought it down because it was interfering in the connection. Like, maybe that they've had with you, or you them with the Lovers here. But it's like, nah, they're making a decision to, it's like they have to tell you this. And they want, like, this is also like wanting to reconcile with the 3 of Pentacles or 3 of Cups. Because for some of them, I just feel like they feel like they made a mistake or a wrong choice in the past with this 9 of Swords. But it's just prompting them to want to communicate with you with that 8 of Pentacles. Because for some of you, what they realized was the magnitude of this connection. So it's they're wanting to, like, bring it back around. But for also some of you, you know, they're regretting a past decision that they made in regards to maybe, like, choosing another person, place, or thing, you know, over what they have with you. So let's see, what's this Ace of Swords? Because that's like some type of clarity, truth. I just feel like they're not gonna, you know, they're no longer gonna hold back their truth from you. Or themselves, for that matter. What's this Ace of Swords? Because that Tower could be a realization. Because it almost makes me feel like through this Tower moment, they've realized, like, how they may have acted, you know, very selfish. Because I feel like, you know, a hoarding energy off of this 4 of Pentacles. But it also gave them time to, like, reflect on what it is, like, they actually wanted. Give me one more for the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So some of them, are like, through this truth and clarity of the Ace of Swords, they're like almost planning how to now, you know, like come back and give back to this connection with the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. What is this this Four of Cups? Because like I said, we started out the reading like with that rejection energy. So it's like, I mean, you would think like if they rejected you, it's almost like the audacity to fear rejection from, you know, from you after they did it to you. But like I said, I don't feel like you would reject this person. But let's see. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, they're fearing like you rejecting them being their karma with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. They're fearing that. They're fearing like you're just gonna like walk away from them. With the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's like they don't even want to like think about you rejecting them, but they are. Give me one more. For some of them, they feel like it would be right for you to reject them. The karma don't work the way like you want it to work. It comes just like they say, you get served what you deserve. So if this person decides to reject you, it will be what you deserve. But yeah, for others of you, they're really just scared to reach out because they are in so much fear of being rejected. And they want to reach out with this Page of Wands here, but they're afraid of being rejected by you. And they're also afraid like maybe that they, you know, didn't express what they wanted to express to you. So for some of them, they feel like, you know, they wasted too much time to come in and tell you, and they're just in heavy, heavy regret and grief over this. What's the Knight of Swords? Ooh. What's the Knight of Swords? Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Because this is this is what they are wanting to communicate. But for others of you, if you're in that boat where they're afraid of rejection, or they feel like you rejecting them will be their karma, it's like they're almost trying to stop that. With the Knight of Swords going towards judgment. Like they're trying to like stop the karma. But the karma was already done. Like, it was already done. Is what I feel. By you, you know, like if somebody rejects you, you're supposed to walk away. So the karma was done when you walked away. But now this person is like, their perception of karma is like, it's off. Because I almost feel like this is I'm feeling like a boomerang energy. Like an actual boomerang. Like what goes around comes around. Like, of course it's not going to be when you want it to be or how you want it to be. That's why the Tower's here. Because it comes, the karma was done when whoever rejected who, whether you rejected them or they rejected you. The karma was done then. But no one has control over how the energy plays out. It could be days, weeks, months, even years for the energy to catch up with you. And that's what I feel like this person, the energy caught up to them. Whether they realize it or not. So for some of them, they're in that mindset of like trying to like stop it or trying to fix it before the energy plays out. But the Tower's already here. Now the only thing you can do like after a Tower moment is move forward. Like, and you can't control over how, like the person, if you did something wrong to them or vice versa, you can't control their reaction to it. What's the Knight of Swords? You can't stop it. Because, it's like that's like trying to stop an ocean wave. No. You cannot stop it. But I think with this person, tried to almost stop or block, was actually like maybe how they felt about this person. The Knight of Swords, please. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Alright, so we have the Strength card with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So like I said, for some of them, what they're coming in to communicate, or, they're trying to like almost it's like they want to come in and talk to you quickly, but it's like they almost need to know, like they almost feel like they need to keep their composure. With the Strength card here, it's like they're trying to like tame themselves, but also knowing that they need to have the courage to do this. And like I said, for some of you, they didn't want to realize the emotion that they held for you, so they like turned their back on it. But in return, you went on your merry way. What's at the bottom? Yeah, it's this masculine energy. The King of Pentacles at the bottom. So let's get the Chariot, because that's the forward movement here. Tell me about the Chariot, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. That was the Devil, but it flipped back over. But for some of them, they're moving out of like just a whole, like it just feels like a lot of toxicity. Whether if it's you leaving a job, leaving another relationship, leaving back, addictions that hindered you in this energy, you're moving out of it. Yeah, you're moving away from toxicity, manipulation. With the Magician here again, tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. about the Chariot? For some of you, they're determined to like bring you back into their lives. With this Chariot and Magician. Like they want to manifest you back because it's like, it's almost like life has been maybe chaotic for this person since this ended, or since you've walked away from them, or vice versa. It's like all they've been able to manifest was like chaos with the Five of Wands here. And it's almost like this connection brings them back into balance with the Two of Cups at the bottom. Give me one more. Yeah. Got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they haven't even really been able to manifest anything. And this is what like they're determined to move out of. And for some of them, they feel like you can help them. But it's almost like they're like reviewing or like analyzing or taking stock of the situation as a whole. And they're realizing like where they invested a lot of time and energy and effort, they did not get that return on their investment. So it's like now they're almost looking at, you know, like seeing how this connection with you, or you're seeing this, how this connection with them played a part in what they, like it's like realizing like this was of their own making. And like they say, like that's why I felt the boomerang. The energy that you put out comes back to you. And I know it sounds crazy to say like they're the cause, but you know, you create your reality. And you know, they're the reality that they created, you know, they don't want to, they don't like it. They don't want to be there anymore. And it almost makes me feel like they feel that how can I put it, like fixing this with you, or coming back and like trying to, you know, I feel like an energy of like returning. For some of them, they are being like, not for nothing, spiritually guided to come back to you to rectify this relationship. And whatever it is, whether it's a, you know, a past lover, friendship, a family member, they're it almost makes me feel like it is destiny. I'm gonna look at one more, then I'm gonna grab the guidance or advice. Because what's this Eight of Cups? Because that's sticking out. For some of you, it could be like I'm getting by the new moon in Libra. the Eight of Cups here? Yeah, exactly what I said. They're coming towards you. Because we have the Six of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Temperance card. For some of you, what they're walking away from is like almost a need for like validation, but it's almost like they're I get the energy of like stepping away from the crowd, which is like an energy, first of all, like they're like stepping into their confidence to be able to, first of all, come and communicate this with you or to you, but also for reconciliation and for like emotional and spiritual balance. Yeah, look, 'cause this is what they want. The King of Swords is very sure. He's very decisive. He's very sure. Let's grab the guidance or advice, and then that'll be the weekly. What's the guidance or advice? And for the feminine energies out there, because all of this energy was masculine except for this right here. And this is what, you know, is coming towards you. Some opportunity. It could be this opportunity in romance. It could be a new job. You know, you may be getting like some unexpected money, because I feel like you're not, you know, you're not, I'm not going to say you're not paying attention. It's almost just like, you know, you're solidified in your own energy. You're building your own, whatever it is that you're building or creating, you're in this energy. I can take a look at it, but let's see. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Like we've seen you showing up at the Empress too. So for some of you, you could actually just be in this Empress energy, but you could be like a younger female that, and because the masculine showed up as, you know, kings. So the masculine could be like older than you, but you are like spiritually in an Empress energy, even though you may be younger. That's what I'm feeling. Like physically younger, but spiritually you're an Empress. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. This feminine energy. The Nine of Pentacles. It's 2 minutes. Nine of Pentacles. You can't make this up. Yeah, like I said, that's why there's really no cards, you know, even wanted to come out, because you're doing your own thing. But this masculine energy is coming. They are wanting to rush straight towards you. They just like don't know how. the Seven of Cups and the Hangman. But it's like they recognize you as well as this connection. It's like if it's the scenario where you're physically younger than this person but spiritually older, it's like they're stumped with this Seven of Cups, because it's like, how the hell can, you know, somebody who's younger than me almost have like it's almost like they tried to downplay you because you were younger than them. But with the Hangman here and the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, like, it's undeniable that you are, no matter what physical age you are, like, you guys are a match. Like they say, age ain't nothing but a number. Ain't nothing but a number. I think that's what it is. Like, you stumped this person. Maybe they, you know, rejected you because they felt like you were, you know, young or, you know, naive or whatever it is. But I'm getting, what's the song? Michael Jackson. Well, I don't know why Michael Jackson keep coming through in the last couple of readings, but it's, You Rocked My World. Somebody might want to listen to that song, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, you rock this masculine's world. And now it's almost like they're being forced to recognize, like, no, you don't know, maybe, you know, God sent you this person for a reason. But it is a lesson. You don't reject what the Lord is trying to give you. Where is it at? You don't, you know, what the universe is trying to give you. It may have came in a way that you were unable to recognize it, but you do not reject something of the divine. Because that, well, what happened is exactly what came out in these cards. They will tear your world up. They will tear your world up. And this is like I said, it feels like, you know, a boomerang effect. But what's the guidance or advice? And like, this is even at work. Like, if you working somewhere or with somebody and, you know, they're older, like, and you know, in a way, like, stuck in their ways, just because, you know, they're younger than you, or you mean you're younger than them, they could have, like, tried to play you, but it's like, nah, you showed them. They learned today. They learned. And I'm not speaking of today, actually today, but they gonna learn. Give me one more. Because it happens in workplaces all the time. Like, they brush off a younger person because they feel like, oh, they're not old enough to have any experience, or, you know, they, you know, a lot, people get trapped by age. And first of all, just because I'm a physical age in my body, you don't know the age of my soul. You don't know the experience that I've had. And then look at the bottom of the deck, we have finding. So yeah, they finding out about you. Because it's like you almost like transformed this person's whole world, whether it's a past lover, a past, you know, boss or job, like, or it could even be, you know, current for some of you. But for a lot of you, I feel like you have separated from this person. And especially if it was a job, like now they could be wanting to reach out to you because they need help. And like you the only person that could do it. But while you was working with them, they, or you know, even if you're no longer there, this could be playing out with somebody else, and they're like remembering like what they did to you, and you know, like correlating it to what's going on now. But it's almost making them feel like they want to like either, you know, come back and communicate. They may even, you know, come in with an apology like, I'm sorry I treated you that way. It's like they always say, you don't know what you got till it's gone. It's a very true statement. It's a very, very true statement. And people don't realize it until it's, you know, too late. But they realize it. They're gonna realize it because that's how it works. So what's the guidance or advice? Give me one more. Give me one more. Guidance or advice for the collective, for this energy and spread for the week. Guidance or advice. Ooh, that's a lot. So we have healing. So like I said, for some of you, you know, you've healed from whatever this was. And it's almost like the universe is sending this person back around to like, in a way, to learn from you. Because for some of you, especially if it's in the realm of like a past lover or ex or somebody coming back that, you know, treated you wrong or even unfairly, because I feel like it was fair for them to judge you, especially if it was based off of your age. Or that played a factor that was just, you know, an error on their part. But they know that they rejected, you know, a blessing. And they're grieving over that. And it's almost like that grief is so heavy to the point where they're being prompted to come back towards you and fix it. Look, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot, yo. Like, I love what I do because, and I know, like, what I be feeling. I know people, you know, some people like take this shit as like a joke or entertainment. If that's how you want to see it, that's fine. But my cards and my readings, like they be onto something. We got commitment and reconciliation. I could not put this together. This cannot be rehearsed or nothing. But I'm glad because somebody out there needs this message. Somebody out there needs this message, and it's almost like, will you forgive them? The forgiveness. And for some of you, this is like in regards to work. I'm telling y'all, don't think of it so like one-sided or just in one area of life. This could be, we started out with romance, but clearly career's here too, and I know what I be feeling. And this person is like, they fucked up. But they're wanting to come back and fix it. Commitment and reconciliation. For some of you, it is an offer of commitment. For some of you, it could be an offer of a whole new job, a position. Like now they want to put you in. It could even go as far as being like, they need somebody to fill their spot. And they can't find, like, there's no other candidate but you. But in order, like, you know, it takes a lot to come back to the person that you shitted on or treated wrong or unfairly and need them for help. They need you for something. But this is how God and the universe works. Trust me when I tell you. And, you know, is the decision, if this is somebody that is now seeing you in a different light, they, you know, it's taking a lot, you know, because they're being humble to come towards you. is humbling. But it's almost like the universe backed them into a corner. And even they could have like taken things from them. Because with that tower, there's nothing left after a tower. There is nothing left. It's torn down completely. And you're forced to have to start anew. I'm telling you. So that was the reading for this week. Definitely take what resonates and leave the rest. And like it's got, the guidance and advice is for, both sides. Because now they're worried. And it's like, don't worry. You wasn't like not for nothing, and I'm not being negative, but people don't be worried when they do fucked up shit. They think like, oh, I could get away with this. No, you can't get away with treating people a certain kind of way and expect not to receive it back in some type of form. You cannot be like that. And if that's your mindset, you gotta you gotta get right, because otherwise you're just gonna keep, we seen that magician with the 5 of Wands and that 5 of Pentacles. You're just gonna keep manifesting chaos, conflict, lack. You're not gonna be able to create anything. But you cannot treat people any old kind of way and think that you're going to be rewarded for that. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. If you could talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. Straight like that. Straight like that. In any aspect. So that was the weekly reading for you guys. I hope, it resonated for some of you. If not, that's fine. But as always, I'm sending love and light out to you all. I'm not sure, I am still going to get the monthlies out, but I think after the monthlies, I may be taking a little break because of Mercury retrograde. A lot of the energy is just going to keep, being recycled because of Mercury retrograde. So, instead of letting it get repetitive, I'll do the monthlies. But as far as the weekend vibes, unless I'm, instructed by spirit to do a reading, until Mercury retrograde goes direct, I'm on break. So, but you guys know, as always, sending love and light out to you all. And I'll see you guys on the next reading. All right, later.